What's up everyone? My name is Allison and I am a freelance graphic designer and illustrator, so thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going on an adventure. I get asked a lot about how I come up with my color palettes, and I thought that I would share with you one of the ways that I do that. I am from Tucson, Arizona, and I thought it might be fun to go on a little adventure today and create some color palettes from around Tucson. Adobe has this really great app called Adobe Capture. The first stop is the old Lisa Frank factory, the second stop is Sentinel Peak, and the third stop is Mesquite Valley Growers. I picked these spots because I thought that I could find a variety of color palettes, and they're all outside, and frankly, it's easier to social distance. The Lisa Frank factory is in this kind of like industrial part of town. The factory itself hasn't been open for a while. I really wanted to come here because I loved Lisa Frank when I was younger. I loved how colorful it was. I actually wrote a letter to Lisa Frank and she replied and sent me like a pack of stickers, and I remember like how excited I was about that. The paint on the outside of the building has faded a little bit, and I knew that I wanted to focus on that as the color palette from Lisa Frank. And there's also these really cool pink windows that I used for a second color palette. Overall, it was a really cool location, and I'm glad that I got to visit. The next stop is not too far away, Sentinel Peak, which is this mountain that overlooks downtown Tucson. The road up to Sentinel Peak is like this little skinny road that has like a cliff on one side, and the views are just really amazing. For the color palettes, I focused on the mountains in the distance, and I got like a really cool blue palette. The downtown buildings themselves were really colorful, and I got some really awesome colors from there. And finally, there's this underpass that goes into downtown Tucson, and it has like this rainbow artwork above it. And I got a snapshot of that as well and pulled a rainbow palette from there. And as you can see, it's like a little faded, but really, really cool looking. And the third stop is Mesquite Valley Growers, and this is a plant nursery on the east side that I always used to go to when I was younger, and it was always like a really magical place for me. And the business has just like grown over the years. They've built up this giant building in the front, but they have these really cool like murals and artwork in the front, and I got this like beautiful picture of their ceiling that was reflecting the light from these like LED screens. And then I went to the flower section. Oh my gosh, there was so much color here. I probably could have created like over 100 palettes from all of the different flowers that were in here, but I am really attracted to warm color palettes, so I found myself looking at the yellow, orange, and pink flowers a lot. It just goes to show that you can find color inspiration everywhere you look. So my challenge to you would be to go around where you live and explore and create some color palettes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.